Welcome back to Talks in the Mirror with me, by Sean Marie. Um, so as you see, I'm on camera today. It's a very special day for me. Um, Today is actually uh 1 year. Well, tomorrow is because recording this on a Sunday. I got my tea and my honeycomb. I'm a tea girl. So yeah, we're actually recording this on a Sunday. And tomorrow is a special day to me because tomorrow makes 1 year since the death of my brother. And I'm still coping with that. That's still a lot to deal with, a lot to like take in. Healing is a very, very weird thing. When it comes to healing, you never really heal from it. Because it's like moments of you feel like that person is supposed to be there to enjoy certain things, or they're supposed to witness like the things that you're doing, or like they're just supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like in like very highlighted moments. And it's a lot of moments like I've had like that since the death of my brother. And he is the reason why I started this miniseries, Dear Black Men. And today's episode will be called My Brother's Keeper. Growing up, me and my brother were literally like best friends. It was four of us. It was two girls, two boys. Me and my brother were the two youngest. We did majority of everything together. Anywhere he went, I had to go. So if he wanted to go to parties, hang out, go to different, parties and stuff with his friends, his homeboys, he even got the sniffles a little bit. But if he wanted to do those type of things, he had to invite me out. He had to invite me. So yeah, um, we did everything together. We grew up together. We ran track together. We played sports together. We we did everything together. Like he probably was like 2 years ahead of me. So like when he was in high school, I think my first year of high school was his last year of high school. I want to say, yeah. Yeah, my first year of high school was high school. So when I came in as a freshman, he was already a senior. But we did get to experience that together, like going to high school together and running track together and, just growing up together. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with. I lost my dad and my brother had the same birthday. I lost my dad in 2017. And that was a big loss for me. But we weren't as close as me and my brother. Um, so losing my brother is probably one of the biggest loss for me, like emotionally, mentally, physically. Like it took a toll on me. It took a great toll on me. And today, I don't know if you all can see how this camera is made, how this camera is doing. I do have on his shirt today. I might have to stand up to show y'all that, but we do have on his shirt today. I'm trying to get acclimated with this camera because it's like not what I want to do. But yeah, we do have on his shirt today, and we are representing him today. We do have his blankets. So we got the blankie. So we have that today. That's not walking in here. We have that today as well. And I got my tea to just keep me calm because this is a big conversation. And this is my first time on camera. So yeah, kind of awkward for me. But we're doing it. We're here. And I just wanted to represent my brother and, dedicate this episode to him. Because this is all for him. This is all for him. And I just want Black men to know that you are needed. You are needed. You are valued. You are loved. Don't give up on yourself. And my brother got to a place, like I said, my brother was the smartest of the group, the smartest of the four of us. He was so smart, like he could learn something and run with it. Like he needed no extra tutoring, no extra nothing. Like my brother was so intelligent and intellectual, like so he like really inspired me. Some excuse me, I got the sniffles. I need to go get my nose right. Give me 1 second. So yeah, yeah, just watching my brother um change from the person I grew up knowing to the person he changed into. So it kind of started for me when he went out to the Air Force and he was doing active duty. He was in the Air Force. He ended up being over his group. He ended up getting sent off to Hawaii. He did different tours, different things, and he experienced a lot. He's seen a lot. Um, he experienced death while he was in there. You know what I'm saying? With somebody close to him, a body actually being found around him, a whole situation that came up with that still need to be investigated, still under investigation, including his death. It's a lot of stuff still under investigation. Um, but it was just a situation. And I think that situation took a toll on him mentally. And he never came back from it. He never was the same person. And I watched him just basically self-medicate and self-harm himself. And I was disgusted. I couldn't accept who he was. I talked to him. I tried to help him. I would come home and sit with him and talk to him about certain stuff. And it would just be late night calls. He would call me. Uh, it was late night call. I literally had to get to a point where I had to put my phone on D&D after a certain time because I always had a job. I always had a career. I had to be up early in the morning. I had stuff to do, and my brother needed me. And I just didn't have the mental or emotional capacity to be there for him like he needed, honestly. And I tried. I definitely tried. And I've been carrying that guilt for a year. Like feeling like there was more I should have done, more I could have done, more ways of me being there. And honestly, I just had to pray about that and let that go because I'm tearing myself down. And I know he wouldn't want that. I know he wouldn't want it at all. But I think the hardest thing is growing up with a person and seeing them at their fullest potential and knowing the person they were supposed to be and seeing them do the complete opposite of that. I think that's what really broke my heart. And I would just get so upset with him at times, like so upset. And it was a situation where I had to come back home to take a break from my busy life in the city. And I had to come back home and I had more time to spend with him and I had time to kind of see how he was really living his everyday life. He's a great father. He was a great father. I can give him that he was a great father. Um but he was fighting battles with who he was, who he wanted to be, who he was pretending to be, you know what I'm saying? He was fighting his own battles, his own demons and things like that he needed to work on and work with. And that took a toll on his mental health. And I say all the time, like, be true to yourself and be who you are, because at the end of the day, you have to live with that. And anytime you pretending to be somebody or putting on this show for everybody else, trying to make everybody else happy, that's where depression comes in. It is you playing a character that you aren't. And that's what he was doing. He was playing a character he wasn't. And I was too busy judging him and wanting him to just be who he was, just not understanding like we're in 2024, we're in 2023, we're in 2022. Like, why don't you just be who you are? Like, what's so hard is just about embracing yourself and loving yourself and just being who you are and removing all this toxicness from your life and just being free and being who you are. And he just couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. And he was fighting a battle that ultimately won itself. And it broke my heart. It still breaks my heart. I'm trying not to cry on this episode. I don't want to be that vulnerable. Trying not to cry, so I got my glasses on because I don't like to cry. But I'm trying not to cry. I am. Um, but I just want to say like, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, um, your life is your life, and that's your choice to be whoever you want to be and be whoever you are. Don't let anything or anyone change that judge you for that, make you feel like you're doing something wrong, or be who you are. Be true to yourself and accept who you are. Love who you are, no matter what. Like, don't let no parent, no siblings, no friends, nobody dictate your life. Black men, be the leader in your own life. Don't let anybody else make you feel bad for who you choose to be. Don't do that. Like, for real, for real. Like, love yourself and wholeheartedly accept who you are. And when you accept who you are and you love yourself, God is going to send you your tribe that's going to accept who you are and going to love yourself. I came out when I was 14, 15, and I was a man today. But at that moment, I was experiencing girls, and I came out. And I didn't care who judged me. I came out in college, and like, I came out with a whole girlfriend. I ended up getting a boyfriend too. I had both at one time. And guess what? I didn't care what nobody had to say about it. I didn't care who judged me. I had friends, and it was, oh, they was so ready for me to get caught up and this, and that. Guess what? I brought both of them together. Now talk about that. Bring your mouth about that. Like, we have to stop letting what other people think dictate our life. Now, I'll be honest with you. Now, I'm not into that. I only want my man, my man, my man, my man. That's it. But at that time, like, I never cared. Never cared. Only person I care about judging me today is God. I still don't care what other people have to say about me. Now, I do care about my image and how I carry myself, so I'm respectful about that because I'm a lady at the end of the day. But if I choose that I'm not happy today and I say, look, this ain't what I want to do, I want to go spend the rest of my life with a woman, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that respectfully towards other people, but I'm going to do that. And I don't want to hurt nobody in the process, but I'm not going to hurt myself in the process. I'm not going to force a life that's not for me. And it's a lot of people going around doing it. And I just want to say, dear Black men, love yourself. Like, stop thinking, and this is not for all. This is just, like I said, this is a letter to my brother. This is a letter to the Black men I know. So this isn't for everybody. I'm not projecting, I'm not putting this on everybody. But for some of the men I know and some of the stories that I hear, it's a lot of men running around here that's fighting battles. And you sleeping with men, sleeping with women. You have a wife at home, and you still sleeping with men. And you really do want to be with a man. You really do. That's something you really need to come to service with. Like, really, really accept it and stand in it if that's what you want to do. Now, is that the godly thing to do in the Bible? No, it's not. If you're talking about the Bible. But if we talk about you being happy and you choosing peace and you choosing yourself and you choosing what you want to do, and if that's what's going to keep you here and keep you happy, do that. Like, seriously, let that woman go. Let her know, like, I thought this is what I want to do. I really did this to please my family and because we had a child, and I thought this was what was the right thing to do. And you breaking her heart, and you breaking your heart, and y'all really just hurt each other. Like, honestly, like, I've seen this firsthand. I've seen this firsthand, and he wasn't able to accept who he was. I wasn't able to accept who he had become because I accepted him. I didn't care about that. He knew that. But he wasn't able to accept who he was. And I wasn't able to accept who he was becoming, trying to fight who he was. And that broke his heart. I really feel like that's what broke his heart. And it broke my heart. And he left these beautiful kids behind. And It's hard. It's hard. It's definitely a situation. And we go through life and we build up all this baggage, we build up all this stuff just trying to get through life, just doing this and doing that and just doing whatever we gotta do to get through, and we don't know the mess that we can leave behind. I really left a mess behind. More than just tears, more than just heartbreak, more he left a mess behind. Like, y'all don't understand. And I wish I wish I can go back to not this day, but maybe like January of 2024 and look him in his eyes and have this conversation. Dear black men, love yourself. Seek mental health. Get mental health. Stop thinking going from woman to woman and using her and get what you can give, or woman to man to woman, using them for the next high, thinking you gonna get what you gonna get, and honestly, you ain't getting nothing but more soul ties and more hurt and more heartbreak. And we think, oh, well, I can get this person to get over this person, or I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna, this is what I want to do, but I'm gonna have this person as my beard, or I'm gonna deal with them, and they gonna be who I act like my wife or my woman, and I'm gonna be sleeping with this man. What's done in the dark comes to light, for one. For two, you're hurting yourself. Every day you wake up beside a person that you really don't want to be with, you're hurting yourself. Every day you pretend to be somebody that you're not, you're hurting yourself. Like, accept who you are. Go get therapy. Talk to God. But stop pulling all these people on this path with you and just building up more and more and more and more misery and more heartbreak and more, just more. You're hurting yourself. My brother was literally killing himself. He was miserable. He was aging like milk. He did not look like the person I grew up with. I moved to Atlanta in 2017, and I would come back home maybe once or twice a year. And every time I came back home, my brother started to look worse and worse and worse and worse because he wasn't being who he wanted to be. He wasn't happy. So I want to have this real deep dive into this. Yeah, we have to stop. Black men, we have to stop. We have to stop. We have to take back our authority, our throne, and become the men that we need to be in this kingdom. And if you choose to love another man, that doesn't make you less of a man. What makes you less of a man is lying and loving on a woman while you're loving on a man. That's what makes you less of a man. That's what makes you less of a man. Stop it. The real men stand in who they are and don't care what nobody says about it. And if that's what they choose to do, they gonna do it. And if they want this, if they decide, you know what, this is really not what I want to do. I was doing this, it made me feel good, but spiritually, like, that's not what I want to do. And they repent and they want to give themselves to God, and then they want to really be with the woman, and that's what they really, really want to do because that's what the Lord told them to do, then they do it. But just out here doing it because everybody else say this was society telling you to do. Oh, let me go get with a woman and marry this woman and be with this woman and have kids with this woman while I still slip me in on the side. Oh my dear brothers, we have to stop because y'all be so angry. Y'all be so mad. I literally just seen a video of the YouTuber beating on his girlfriend because she allegedly went through his phone and said he was sleeping with a transgender, and he got upset with her because she exposed him, and he beat the brakes off that girl. And she didn't even expose him; she just asked him, and he got mad because she asked him about his sexuality, and he beat the brakes off that girl because he was upset with who he was, and he was upset that somebody called him out on that. And this will be going on. This will be going on. This will be going on. And I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not here to speak down on nobody. I'm not here to point fingers at nobody. I'm not here to do any of that. I'm here to genuinely say, love yourself. Be who you are. That's it. That's all you can do. Like, that's seriously all you can do. Like, this ain't no scripted episode. I'm not reading from no cue cards, no nothing. Like, this is from the depths of my heart, from the depths of my soul. Like, and I'm trying not to be too off the chain and rip with it because to say the stuff I really want to say, I'm not gonna do that. But this letter is to my brother. I wish you would have loved who you were. I wish you would have accepted who you were. You are so handsome, so smart, so funny. Like when I tell you that man could just have me crying, laughing, like we had the same interest in music. We loved pop rock. We loved all type of different genres of music. Like he put me on so much in life. My brother was the first person to tell me I was beautiful. The first man to tell me I was beautiful. Not my dad. My brother. The first man to tell me I was beautiful. And always reminded me that I was beautiful. Even when I didn't see my own beauty. And I think that's why I was so hard on him, because I was trying to remind him of his own beauty. And I wanted him to see himself the way he made me see myself. And watching a person just watching a person really tear themselves down and not love who they are. And you know they could be great. You see their potential. You see the greatness in them. And you see how they are literally tearing themselves down. You see the alcohol abuse. You see the drug abuse. You see the mental illness. And they got access to so many benefits to help with all of it. And they don't even need all of that. They just accept who they are and live in their truth. Depression and mental illness comes from playing a role that you're not meant to play. From being a character that you're not meant to be. If you don't love that woman, if you don't love that man, leave. If you are not happy with who you are and where you're at, take some time to yourself and find out who it is that God has called you to be, that this universe has called you. Like, so for real, Yeah, we got to really look in the mirror and love ourselves and invest in ourselves. Mental illness is real. Sanity is real. Some people don't wake up in the morning in their right mind. Some people don't wake up with their limbs. Some people don't wake up with their sight. Be thankful for everything that God has given you and go be happy. Every day ain't gonna be sunshine and sun rays. But once you start living in your truth and loving yourself, I promise you it gets better. I was I was there. I wanted to commit suicide. Strong as I am, I broke down a couple years ago. I broke down and I was letting somebody else tear me down. It wasn't me. I was letting somebody else tear me down. Somebody didn't love themselves. Somebody that probably didn't love, probably wanted to be with the other sex. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they was fighting sexual stuff too. And I don't think that person truly wanted to be with a woman either. And they were tearing me down while I was trying to build them up. Y'all, I'm gonna get out here crying because I get sniffles. I hate my nose. Oh my goodness. I don't want to do this. That's why I don't talk. But seriously, love yourself. Love who you are. Take care of yourself. And I'm gonna tell you something. The best way to do it is by getting closer to God. Like seriously, like I'm so for real. The closer I get to God, the better life gets for me. The better my vision is, the better my understanding is, the better my clarity is, the better my emotional control is. Like my emotional intelligence gets better, my mental intelligence gets better. Like everything just gets better for me. The closer I get to God, it starts there. It starts with you, and it starts with God. But trying to mask it up with women and drugs and partying and clothes and shoes, and it's not gonna work. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna never find happiness. I've known people that've done it for years, decades. They still miserable. It's not going to work. Black men, we need you. Gay, straight, whatever you are, we still need you. We still need y'all. And this is coming from a very strong black woman. We still need y'all. But we need you all to know yourselves and to be real with yourself. Same thing for women too, but this ain't about women. Next series is about women. I'm talking about black men right now because this episode is dedicated to my brother. And this is really, I'm really talking to my brother. And these are the words, and these are the tears, these are the emotions that I wish he would have got. Like, I tried to give it to him, but it wasn't this in depth. And then it's so much like we be in our own. I was going through my own stuff at the time. Like I was drowning and going through my own stuff at the time. And fighting his battle was just a battle I could not fight. And I really wish he would have gave it to God. But besides that, my brother was a great man. He was smart, he was funny, he was so athletic. Like the man could run the Mississippi River. That man could run for miles and hours and days. He was so intellectual. He was just so witty. Like our inside jokes were just like he was. highlight of my childhood. I'm going to miss them so much. Like, so much. But I'm thankful for the time that God gave us together. Thankful for the memories that we have together. I'm thankful for the moments that we had together. I'm thankful for so much. I still wish he was here. I miss him every day. I miss him every day. I do. But black men, dear black men, I'm a black woman. We love you. We need you. We cherish you. But we need you to love yourself. We need you all to fight for yourselves. We have to fight. We need you all to become the leaders. Black men, you are needed. You are loved. Seriously. Gay, straight, bi. Just be who you truly are. Seriously. Even if you're bi. Some women accept bi men. A lot of women do. Actually. Actually. A lot of women do. Yeah, see, I know some stuff. A lot of women do. But love yourself. For real. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let this world give up on you. No matter what they say, no matter what they put in music, no matter what they try to put on y'all, no matter what. No, you are loved. You are needed. Talk to God. Talk to your mama. Get a mentor. Go to church. But don't give up on yourself. And don't live a life of lies. Because if you ain't lying to nobody but yourself, you ain't hurt nobody but yourself. And I say all the time, what's done in the dark comes to the light. And it's gonna surface. And it's gonna come out. No matter where you try to go, no matter where you try to hide, no matter where you try to run. Stand in your truth. Stand in like a man, for real. Stand in your truth and be who you are. Stop thinking you can have this and that. And it's not gonna hurt nobody. It's not gonna affect nobody. It don't work like that. I can't say I want to be with God and keep dancing with the devil. It don't work like that. I gotta give up something. I have to make a sacrifice. I have to really choose who I want to be. You can't. It don't work. It just don't work like that. You can't sit up here and be lying in somebody's face and telling them one thing and out here doing something completely different because you're only lying to yourself. Go be who you need to be. Go be who you want to be. Go be free. Until you do what's right. I say, ain't nothing wrong with being single. Y'all really be looking for roommates. Y'all be looking for roommates. Y'all be talking about I wouldn't be looking for help. Y'all be looking for help too. For real. Like, because I know some situation scenarios that are so crazy to me. And it's married man. My brother wasn't even married. He was just fighting. Like, it's married men out here. Like I say, I don't judge nobody. I don't. But after seeing what my brother dealt with and what he was going through and the battles he was fighting, I just really want black men to start loving themselves more and being true and honest with themselves more. Seriously. because we need you. And if you're not mentally strong for yourself, you can't be mentally strong for us. If you're not being honest with yourself, you can't be honest with us. So it starts with you and it starts within. So to my brother, I love you. Your legacy will continue on with me and those kids. I pray that God continues to give me strength to understand this and process it. And I miss you a lot. You were my first best friend. You were the first man to tell me I was beautiful. You were the first man to make me feel protected. And I miss and I love you so, so much. And I wish you could understand that. And I wish you could love yourself the way I love you. I wish you could have seen yourself the way I see you. And I wish I could give you that hug that I was being so mean about leaving you that day because I was so mad at you. I wish I could give you that hug right now. I would never let you go. And I would say all this to you right now. So, to my brother, thank you for the parents. Thank you for taking taking you can take them. So and I'm sorry that things happened to us that led to what it led to. I'm sorry that I wanted you to be strong and get over it and move on. I'm sorry that I didn't give you more patience and understanding. I'm sorry I thought you could just be strong and get over because it don't work like that. And I had it because I'm not strong. Just instead pushing it back, pushing it down, and it and I gave up to. So I'm sorry. That I would I decided to be a better. So this is a letter to my brother. Thank you for coming back to Talks in the Mirror with me by Michelle Reed. We will continue this mini series next week. I don't know if I'm on camera or not. I don't even know if it's gonna make it. It's a lot. So thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for being here. And just thank you. And again, this is for Black men. We love you. We need you. So please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Yeah, have a great night.